Hey guys, hello. This is your girl Lawanda will be Lawanda, and I want to record this video today to really talk about collateral damage. Um, for those of you who don't know, I am a survivor of childhood sexual abuse, and I do show up here every day with a new video to break the stigma, reach the people who need to be reached, and to encourage healing along the way. In my mind, you probably didn't land here by accident, so I want to share something with you that I hope will help you. Survivor, let me share this with you. Nobody warned me that healing would rearrange my relationships. It's strange because people will tell you to go get help. They will tell you to go to therapy. People will tell you to go do your work. They'll tell you to go and heal. But what they don't tell you is that healing changes things. Healing changes conversations. Healing absolutely changes boundaries. Healing changes expectations. And healing will change your relationships. Not everybody is comfortable when those changes come. One of the biggest surprises of my journey was realizing that some of the people I know supported the idea of my healing until that healing became inconvenient for them. Think about that for a moment. People are often comfortable with healing as long as that healing stays quiet. They're comfortable with that healing as long as that healing remains private. They're more comfortable with it as long as that healing doesn't challenge the old narratives. As long as healing doesn't require anybody else to have to re-examine their role in the story. But beloved, healing has a way. Healing has a way of doing all of those things. And when it does, your relationships will get tested. I actually thought that therapy was going to help me cope. I didn't realize that it was going to help me become free. There is a difference. Coping helps you to carry the weight. Freedom helps you put some of that down. Coping will help you to survive the environment. But freedom helps you question whether the environment was healthy in the first place. And once you start becoming free, the people who benefited from the old version of you sometimes become uncomfortable. It's not because you're attacking them, though it seems. It's not because you are trying to hurt them, but it's because you're changing. And change has a way of exposing things that everybody was comfortable leaving hidden. One thing I've learned is that people celebrate healing in theory. They applaud healing from stages, rah, rah, rah. They preach about it from pulpits, and God said. They recommend it to other people. But when healing starts exposing uncomfortable truths inside of their own circle, that applause can get real, real quiet. And that, my friends, is a really hard lesson. Because when you are doing your work, you actually think that everybody will be happy for you. You think that everybody is going to come along and celebrate your growth, and it is worth celebrating. You think that everybody will welcome your newfound freedom, especially when they know the load that you've carried. But the truth is, some people were connected to the version of you that carried the burden. They were more connected with the version of you that just kept the peace. They really were more connected with the version of you that absorbed the discomfort so they didn't have to. It was the version of you that asked fewer questions, that talked less, that disappeared behind the trauma. But when you step out here, some relationships change, some relationships end, and some relationships actually reveal what they were built on. Let me tell you what I have discovered over these past 22 months. Losing people hurts, especially when you love them, especially when you never expected or anticipated or desired the distance, especially when you actually thought that healing would bring everybody closer. But sometimes losing people is not the same as losing yourself. It really is just the opposite. Healing helps you find yourself. It helps to reveal who you really are. It helps you to finally meet you and be proud of the person that you are. This is the version of you that is not performing. This is the version of you that refuses to carry everybody else's expectations. This is the version of you that finally has permission to tell the truth. And listen to me. If that costs you some relationships, I know that is painful. But don't automatically assume that it's wrong. Growth will change the room. Truth absolutely will change the dynamics in the room. Freedom expands from the room. So survivor, my goal is to help you feel seen. I want you to know that what happened to you really does matter. I want you to know that healing is possible. No ma'am, no sir. It's not easy. It's not fast. It's not pretty, but it is possible. I show up here using my story, my experiences, my mistakes, my healing journey to remind you of something very critical. You do not have to stay where survival left you. You can grow beyond it. You can heal beyond it. And you will make it to the other side. If these conversations are helping you, do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this information with somebody else who you may know needs to hear from a survivor that is making it through her healing process. That is how we are going to grow this community. That is how we are going to reach the people who are still suffering in silence. And that is how we heal together. This is LaWanda will be LaWanda always, because everybody else is already taken. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.